now we're going to get into the books that Boo has gotten me. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books. Now originally I was okay with 3 books. I wanted to just get Fourth Wing, Business or Pleasure, and Mistakes Were Made. She looked at me like I was crazy that I only wanted 3 books. I was like, you assume that I would have wanted so much more, but I'm like, I already got the books that I wanted. And the book that I literally, for my birthday, I literally told her, just give me the Fourth Wing. Like, that is the gift that I want. like literally, in terms of gifts for my birthday or Christmas, like the only gift I wanted was the Telfar duffel bag and the Fourth Wing book. Like, those were the gifts. So she was like, that's not enough for me. I need to get you more books. So I'm like, okay. So some of these books are not even just fiction, but it's also like finance books. So let's get started. First book that I've been wanting to get into because TikTok, y'all doing something to me low key. Like, y'all, first it was the Brown Sister series, then it's, you know, sort of Delilah Green Doesn't Care, because y'all convinced me to like really read it. I was already wanting to read the book, but TikTok has very much convinced me to really read the book. But Fourth Wing, mind you, this is the first sci-fi book. I don't get into sci-fi books. I will watch a sci-fi show, like the originals, or I'll watch a sci-fi movie like Harry Potter or Twilight. But to actually read a sci-fi book, I can't do that. I don't know why. So the way that TikTok has made it seem like, oh, this is one of the best sci-fi books in 2023 and 2022 and just all this. And then it's like, if you're getting into... Am I ashy? Hold on, I'm about to put on lotion. Wait a second. Okay, it came back. Anyway, that this was the book that even if you're not into sci-fi or you're getting into sci-fi, the Fourth Wing is one of like the beginner books. Like, those are the books like you have to get into. That was one of like recommendations if you're just starting into sci-fi, if you're just starting to read sci-fi and you want to get into it and you're not a big fan of it but you want to try to get into it, that is the book that is a good start to read. So I'm trusting you TikTokers and even my favorite booktubers. One of my favorite booktubers, she doesn't care for sci-fi books, but she read this and she said this was a good book. So I'm going to hold everyone's word to it and I'm going to have to get into it. So there's dragons. It's a little bit enemies to lovers in the beginning, I heard, and then it's a lot of romance. This is new adult fiction or I don't know what that means. But I'm going to just call it adult sci-fi romance fantasy type of book because it got dragons. So that's what it's like, fantasy. I've never gotten into like dragons either. So it's like this is just a whole new experience for me. So there's that. So this is going to be read this year. I don't even want to say I'm excited to read it because it's like, I just said it for the other 2 books, but like just know that is my anticipated read for this year. One of my anticipated books that I want to read for this year. And then going into the Fourth Wing realm, we have Iron Flame. Now, this is the part where she's like, buy more books, get more books. So I'm like, okay, but why am I getting Iron Flame if I didn't read the Fourth Wing book? If I didn't read the Fourth Wing yet? You know, and I don't care if I didn't get it when it had the black side pages. Like, I really don't care Because at the end of the day, when I put it on the bookshelf, it's going to be like this. You're not going to see that. It's not good. However, with The Fourth Wing, I really wish I got the advanced copy, because it had the same coloring towards the Iron Flame, and it would have been perfect. Like, you know, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I still, it's just, I was very like iffy to even, because we kept going back and forth. She was like, get the book, get the book. I'm like, how am I supposed to get this book if I didn't even read the first book? Because what if I don't like the first book? What if I am against all odds and I'm against TikTok and everybody else who lives and breathes The Fourth Wing, and I'm just like, no, I don't like it. Now I'm stuck with this. So I hope, again, to God, I like The Fourth Wing, because I'm mad that I'm stuck with this. But I got Iron Flame. I got Business or Pleasure. It's a romance, of course, romance. And it's basically a girl who had, I'm not gonna read the blurb, but it's a girl who kind of slept with this guy. They met at a library bar. So it's like, it's basically how it sounds. Like, it's a library, but it's also a bar. Like, you could read and you can get some drinks. I think that's cool. I would love to go to one in the future, but it's one of those bars. She meets a guy, she sleeps with him. She wasn't feeling it. It was actually like ass. She's a publisher, and the guy that she slept with was like, I think, an author, or she's an editor. My fault. She's a publisher. What the? Did I just say that she's a publisher? She's an editor in a publishing company. There we go. And she has, you know, the guy that she slept with is now her new client. Now they meet each other again. She didn't think this, you know, the sex was great, but he thought it was. He thought it was the best thing on God-given earth. However, she tells him how it is. However, instead of, making him feel bad, she actually helps him. And as she's helping him, get his thing to be thanging and doing it right how it's supposed to be, doing it, be done, I think she ends up catching feelings. How, like every damn romance book, one of them catch feelings. And now it's like, okay, she's mixing business and pleasure. Hence, business or pleasure. So I got this book. And then the last book that I got in terms of like romance and whatnot, I got it. I didn't open it yet, but it's the book that I talked about, but this is my first time opening it. I usually don't like unboxing videos and all that, but I'm doing it because of this video. Oh, look at how crisp and clean. I like a book that's so stressing. Oh, this is my first time even holding this book, as I think I did see this in the red bodice, but I didn't hold it. I didn't hold it. I hope I'm saying correctly. But anyway, mistakes were made. So this is the Sapphic book. It is a age gap. And this is an age gap I don't care for. I don't mind. I'm not even angry. Like, the girl falls in love. Like, this woman falls in love with her daughter's roommate. Like, first she sleeps with her, and then she ends up falling in love. Like, she meets the girl at the bar, and then she finds out that's her daughter's roommate. How is this gonna unfold? Are they still messing around? Are they, like, okay, enough said with that. So there's that. Now we're gonna get into the finance books, because for some reason I'm the one who needs help with finances. Anyway, we got our girlfriend Tiffany Alicia. Hello, finance girlies, especially the finance black girlies. Y'all know who this girl is. You know who this woman is. I read a little bit of this book because I had Boo gave me a Ooh, Boo gave me, my eye itches, sorry. Boo gave me her copy of this book. So she was like, okay, I'm going to get you your own copy because I need my other copy back. So she got me my own copy of this book. I follow her on Instagram. She's a budget queen. And I was like, okay, I don't mind getting this book again. It's whatever. However, I got another financial book. Mind you, in total, I have 3 now. I have the one with Tiffany, and then I got the one with Suzanne Orman, that lady. And now I got Your Journey to Financial Freedom from oh God, read it. Can y'all read it like this? I hope it's not backwards. Jamila, I don't know. I'm sorry. I can't pronounce your last name. I'm so sorry. But by this lady, Your Journey to Financial Freedom. I think it's because it's step-by-step guide to achieving wealth and happiness. I think I just picked this up because 2 reasons. I saw a black lady and then Tiffany Alicia. That was the first name that could, like, you got all these other names, but Tiffany Alicia, that's budget queen. Sister Tiffany. She was like, oh, this is a good book, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, if she says a good book, why not? Okay. We just gonna get it. So this is the other financial book. And then the last book I got, I wanted to get, because she wanted me to get business books. And I'm like, do I really want to run my own business? Not really. Like, I wanted to get nonfiction books. But you know what? That's why we're probably going to go back to Barnes. Even though I just said I might not need to go to Barnes until like maybe my 25th birthday. In terms of nonfiction, because I want to get back into reading my history. But that's a whole other topic. But anyway, outside of finance, well, technically this is still kind of financial. And this is probably kind of part of history. I got Capitalist Alone, The Future of the System That Rules the World by Branko Milna. I don't know how to spell your pronounce your last name. I got this book because capitalist is it's the worst and best thing in our country. It affects us so, oh God, it affects us mentally in the worst way, but I feel like in a way it does help us. But I just wanted to learn more about capitalism. It's like we are all capitalists now. For the first time in human history, the world is dominated by one economic system. At some level, capitalism has triumphed because it works. It delivers prosperity and gratifies our desire for autonomy. I can't pronounce this word, but this comes at a moral price, pushing us to treat material success as the ultimate goal and offers no guarantee of stability. While Western liberal capitalism creaks under the strains of inequality and excesses, some are flaunting the virtues of political capitalism exemplified by China, which may be more efficient, but it is also vulnerable to corruption and social unrest. One of the outstanding economists of this generation, this author, mines the data to tell his ambitious and compelling story. Capitalism gets a lot wrong, he agrees. He argues, but also much right, and it isn't going away anytime soon. Our task is to improve in the hopes that our more equitable capitalism can take hold. So it's basically showing you like, I feel like this book is going to I'm going to see that, the good side of capitalists and the bad side of capitalists. I want to get more into like economic stuff and like understand capitalists a little bit more, because I do agree that it affects us in the worst ways, but it helps us in the best ways. Very much so. But I wanted to just read more into that. But that is all the books that I got for my Christmas and birthday. And in total, I got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 books. I got 11 books. So I'm excited. I can't wait to read them all. And yeah, I hope you like this video. I had a fun time making it. I hope you know, enjoyed, even though I just said that again. I said that twice. But yeah, don't forget to like and comment, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.